What's up, Doug Woodini in the garage. Tonight we have another episode of 10's or Trash. That's where I go out and I buy an interesting, unusual, not often seen tool. I bring it home, we present the facts, we're going to test it a little bit, and then you all are going to determine, is it 10's, got to be in your toolbox, or absolute trash? Another instance of marketeering gone wrong. Tonight's tool, at first glance, appears as though it would be so utterly redundant in just about every toolbox that I had to own one to find out what could possibly justify the $46 price tag. That's right, I charged $46 to Uncle Jerry's credit card to get this guy right here. It is the GearWrench 7-piece magnetic oil drain plug socket set. That right, amateur hour, that's right, a socket set. Strictly for changing your oil. Now, upon quick examination of the marketeering on the box, we can see we've got metric sizes 13 up to 19, and if you got a standard size drain plug, you're SOL, so that's a point against you right there. Manufactured in Taiwan, distributed by Apex Tool Group. They also own Crescent, they own a number of other brands, I think SATA and GearWrench, which is a good name brand and possibly part of the reason you're paying $46 for what is essentially, I don't know, a 7-piece socket set. Let's get into the box and see what allegedly makes this so much different than the sockets I've already got in my toolbox. Alrighty, now we've heard the marketeering. Let's see how well it holds up. What you have here, again, is essentially a 7-piece socket set. Pass-through GearWrench ratchet. Relatively nice fit and finish, though this is plastic, not like a rubber or anything. I don't know how well that would hold up to a couple spritzes of the good stuff. And then you got these knurled pass-through sockets that, interestingly enough, it appears as though they would obviously fit in this pass-through system, but they also seem to have 3/8 drive on the back. So my question at the end of all of this is going to be, could I have just bought the size of this that I needed? It says something about being magnetic. Now what's confusing me, is that the whole surface area for grabbing the drain plug? Doesn't seem like a lot of surface area for grabbing the drain plug, am I right? 13, this is the one I'm going to need. So you're telling me that's all we're slipping over the top there. Now I know drain plugs aren't all that thick, but now here I suspect is where $46 worth of ingenuity comes in. Traditionally, the way our ancestors did it, you'd crack your drain plug loose. Amateur hour, I need a new socket. You'd crack your drain plug loose, and then you're in there with your hand, your old mitt, and you're working her out, and you get real slow, and then if you're good, and if the planets align, you can pull the drain plug out, the oil comes out, and your hand doesn't get dirty. Now, they are alleging that they've cured that bothersome thing of getting oil on your hands. You crack her loose, and then you tick her out, and when you can feel it's right at the end, you pull it out, and because it's magnetic, holds the whole thing on. Let's get under Ruby, see how well this checks out. Alright friends, here we are, and at first glance I must admit one thing. This is actually plenty deep for pulling this plug out, I guess. And it is magnetic, it's got a pretty good pull on her. So let's see now. Okay. Now here's what I could do. Probably take it out of there now and just use this guy, which I like. It's not terrible. Is it worth $46? I realize you guys can't see so well, but I had to put my hand somewhere. There's Cadillac convertibles all over the place down here, and we're out. Well, still got Earl on my hands. Alright friends, the deed is done. All that's left is the post-mortem. First and foremost, that's an oil plug. That's a drain plug. So the tool does what it says it's going to do. It's up to you to determine. Down there in the squawk boxes, let's get some comments going. Is this thing 10's or trash? Let's take into account, first of all, yes, it did the job. Let's take in the functionality, the usability, and the overall price of an item like this. Now, if all I did all day long was change oil, this might be a tool for me. In fact, that was my first job. I was a downstairs tech at a fluid exchange shop. Car pulls in, I pull out the drain plug, I pull off the oil filter, I put a new oil filter on, I put the drain plug back in, I tell the guy upstairs he can fill it with oil. Would something like this have made my life easier? Potentially. What I find interesting is that they include this. I'm willing to bet if I look around they sell just these units separate. That might be something I would have preferred. Just sell me this, I put it on this, because I don't ever use a 14, 15, 16, 17, or 19 inch a millimeter drain plug on anything. I don't think. I'm looking into buying a Subaru. What are they, 17, 19? I don't know. You guys let me know down there in the squawk boxes. Have you owned a tool like this? Have you used a tool like this? Would you use a tool like this? Overall, do you think it's 10s or do you think it's trash? Let me know down there in the squawk boxes. If you like the video, that's just common sense. Subscribe to the channel. Even go check out our website, monkeywithatoolbox.com. If you are interested in a tool like this, I will leave you an Amazon link. It'll be down below. It's an affiliate link, so if you really love the tool and you buy it that way, you're helping out the channel. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.